Have you ever felt a shiver down your spine when you hear the word giant? It's a word that conjures images of immense beings, towering over landscapes, their footsteps shaking the earth. These colossal figures have been a part of human folklore for centuries, their presence felt in the shadows of our collective imagination. Throughout history, cultures across the globe have whispered tales of giants, their stories passed down through generations. From the frost giants of Norse mythology to the Nephilim of biblical texts, these stories are as diverse as they are intriguing. These stories, often shrouded in myth and legend, spark our imaginations and make us question, could there be some truth to these ancient tales? Could these giants have been more than just figments of our ancestors' imaginations? Could giants have actually walked among us? The evidence, though sparse, is tantalizing. The idea of giants existing isn't just a modern fascination. It's a concept that has persisted through the ages, capturing the human imagination time and time again. From ancient cave paintings to epic poems, evidence of our ancestors' belief in giants is everywhere. These depictions, found in various cultures, suggest a shared human experience or perhaps a common source of inspiration. But where did these stories originate? Were they simply products of overactive imaginations, or did they stem from actual encounters with beings larger than life? Were they simply products of overactive imaginations, or did they stem from actual encounters with beings larger than life? The mystery deepens as we explore further. The answer, my friends, may be closer than you think. As we delve into historical records and archaeological findings, we may uncover clues that bring us closer to the truth. Join me as we delve into the fascinating world of giants, exploring the evidence and uncovering the truth behind these legendary beings. Together, we will journey through time and myth, seeking the reality behind the whispers from a forgotten past. Our journey begins with the physical world, where tantalizing clues hint at the existence of giants. These clues are not just random artifacts but are deeply embedded in the very stones that form the foundation of ancient civilizations. Across the globe, ancient structures tell a story that defies conventional explanations. From the pyramids of Egypt to the temples of Southeast Asia, these monumental edifices challenge our understanding of ancient engineering. Massive stones weighing tons upon tons were somehow quarried, transported, and precisely placed by people who, according to conventional history, lacked the technology to achieve such feats. The precision with which these stones were cut and fitted together is astonishing. Take Stonehenge, for example. This prehistoric monument, with its massive stones arranged in a circular formation, has long been a subject of fascination and mystery. These colossal stones, some weighing over 50 tons, have baffled archaeologists for centuries. The methods used to transport and erect these stones remain one of the greatest enigmas of our past. How did our ancestors, without modern machinery, manage to move these behemoths? Theories abound, but none provide a definitive answer. Could it be that beings of extraordinary strength, giants among men, lent a helping hand? Legends from various cultures speak of giants who once roamed the earth, possessing the power to move mountains. The mystery deepens when we travel to South America. Here, the ancient ruins present puzzles that are just as perplexing. The ruins of Tiwanaku in Bolivia, with its perfectly cut and fitted stones, some weighing over 100 tons, pose a similar enigma. The precision and scale of these constructions are beyond what we would expect from ancient civilizations. The sheer scale of these ancient constructions suggests a level of engineering prowess that seems impossible for the time period. How did they achieve such feats without the advanced tools and machinery we have today? Could giants with their immense strength have played a role in erecting these monumental structures? The legends and the physical evidence together weave a tale that challenges our understanding of history. The Bible, a book revered by billions, is filled with stories that have captivated humanity for millennia. These stories are not just tales, they are narratives that have shaped cultures, inspired countless works of art, and influenced the course of history. Among its pages we find compelling accounts of giants, beings of extraordinary size and strength. These giants are not just mythical figures, they are integral to the biblical stories that have been passed down through generations. These accounts aren't mere footnotes, they're woven into the very fabric of biblical narratives. They serve as powerful symbols and carry profound meanings, often representing the challenges and adversities faced by the people of those times. One of the most well-known stories is that of Goliath, the Philistine giant who terrorized the Israelites. This story is not just about a physical battle but also about the triumph of faith and courage over seemingly insurmountable odds. The Bible describes Goliath as 6 cubits and a span tall, which translates to over 9 feet in height. His immense size and strength made him a formidable opponent, feared by all who faced him. He was a formidable warrior, clad in heavy armor, a terrifying sight to behold. His armor alone weighed as much as a grown man, and his spear was like a weaver's beam. David, a young shepherd, eventually defeated Goliath, using his slingshot and unwavering faith. This victory was not just a personal triumph for David but a significant moment for the Israelites, symbolizing the power of faith and divine intervention. But Goliath wasn't the only giant mentioned in the Bible. There are other giants whose stories are equally fascinating and significant. The book of Genesis speaks of the Nephilim, a race of giants who roamed the earth before the Great Flood. These beings were said to be the offspring of the sons of God and the daughters of men. These mighty men of old were the offspring of the sons of God and the daughters of men, a union that resulted in a race of powerful beings. Their presence and actions were so significant that they were mentioned in the context of the Great Flood, a pivotal event in biblical history. The stories of these giants, whether Goliath or the Nephilim, continue to intrigue and inspire, reminding us of the rich tapestry of narratives that make up the Bible. Goliath's story is perhaps the most vivid depiction of a giant in the Bible. Imagine the scene: the Israelite army, paralyzed by fear, facing off against the Philistines. And then Goliath emerges, a towering behemoth, his voice booming across the battlefield, challenging the Israelites to send a champion to fight him. David, a young shepherd, steps forward, armed with only his slingshot and his faith in God. The contrast is stark. A young boy facing a seasoned warrior, a giant among men. But David's courage and faith prevail, and he defeats Goliath, proving that even the mightiest giants can fall. The story of David and Goliath resonates deeply with us. It's a story of courage triumphing over fear, of faith overcoming seemingly insurmountable odds. But it also raises intriguing questions. Was Goliath a lone giant, an anomaly of nature? Or was he a remnant of a bygone era, a time when giants walked the earth? Now I know what you're thinking, Josh, this is all fascinating, but where's the scientific evidence? It's a fair question. While the stories and structures we've discussed are intriguing, they don't necessarily prove the existence of giants. Skeptics argue that these tales are simply myths, exaggerated over time, and that the massive structures were built using ingenuity and manpower, not giant strength. Science, however, hasn't completely ruled out the possibility of giants. Throughout history there have been reports of unusually large skeletons being unearthed. While many of these claims have been debunked, some remain unexplained. Could these be the remains of actual giants, or are they simply misidentified bones of known species? The debate continues, and without definitive proof, the existence of giants remains a topic of speculation. But that's the beauty of exploration, isn't it? We delve into the unknown, seeking answers, piecing together the puzzle of our past. Why are we so drawn to the idea of giants? Perhaps it's because they represent the unknown, the mysterious. They challenge our understanding of the world, forcing us to confront the limits of our knowledge. Giants embody the power of nature, the raw, untamed forces that have shaped our planet. Or maybe it's something deeper. Giants, in their immense size and strength, remind us of our own vulnerability, our smallness in the grand scheme of things. Yet, stories like David and Goliath also inspire us, showing us that even the seemingly weakest among us can overcome seemingly insurmountable challenges. Whatever the reason, giants continue to fascinate us. They are woven into the fabric of our collective consciousness, appearing in our myths, legends, and even our dreams. So where does this leave us? Did giants truly exist, or are they merely figments of our imaginations? The answer, my friends, is far from clear-cut. The evidence is tantalizing but inconclusive. We have ancient stories, massive structures, and even reports of giant skeletons, yet definitive proof remains elusive. Perhaps the truth lies somewhere in between. Maybe the giants of our ancestors' tales were real, but their stories, passed down through generations, became embellished, evolving into the myths and legends we know today. Or perhaps giants were symbolic representations of powerful forces or individuals, their larger-than-life presence a way to convey awe and wonder. Ultimately, the question of whether giants existed remains a mystery. But that's the beauty of exploration, isn't it? We continue to search, to question, to piece together the puzzle of our past, always open to the possibility of discovering something extraordinary. Our exploration of giants doesn't end here. There are countless more stories to uncover, evidence to examine, and mysteries to unravel. From the Cyclopes of Greek mythology to the Yeti of the Himalayas, the world is full of tales of extraordinary beings that challenge our understanding of what is possible. So, I encourage you to keep exploring, to delve into the unknown, and to never stop questioning. Read the ancient texts, examine the archaeological evidence, and form your own conclusions. The truth, as they say, is out there. Did you enjoy this journey into the world of giants? I hope it sparked your curiosity and inspired you to learn more about the mysteries that surround us. If you're as fascinated by the unknown as I am, make sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel for more incredible explorations. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you never miss an adventure. Together, let's keep exploring the unexplained and uncovering the truth behind the legends. Until next time, keep adventuring.